Hello and welcome to Stryde. During this brief recording, we will be spending a little time discussing what Stryde is for commercial realtors. So let's dive right in and examine your incredible opportunity here with Stryde. Most frequently, when we discuss the benefits associated with the relationship with Stryde, we start by focusing on these many topics. And while any one or even all of them may be of benefit to you, we're going to skip over most and zero in on one in particular, that being differentiation. And in your case, as a commercial realtor, the opportunities that this differentiation brings to you relative to all stages of your career, past, present, and future. Let me explain by starting with the differentiation component. You already know that distinguishing yourself from your competition would drastically explode your business. However, so many commercial realtors pursue differentiation in a very misguided fashion. Here's what I mean. Many in the industry operate under the idea that intangible assertions qualify as differentiation, when in reality, they mean little to nothing. Let's talk through what I mean in this myth/reality slide. What I hear all the time from commercial realtors is that they're better because they're willing to work for a lower commission, or they provide better service, and they offer a better product. To this, I respond by pointing out you never win on price alone. As low as you're willing to go, there's always someone willing to work for less. And eventually, it reaches the point where it's just not worth it. Better service. What does that mean? Are you going to answer the phone 24/7? Jump through every hoop that a customer is willing to put you through? Take time away from your family on the weekends, for example. Well, guess what? There's a bunch of those people running around out there right now, too. How about a better product? You are the product. And what do you say about yourself that is actually a quantifiable attribute that demonstrates superiority? See, none of these differentiating assertions actually do anything to quantifiably separate you from any single one of your competitors, much less distinguish you from them all. That's where we come in. Because of the previous video, you already understand, at least to a degree, what cost remediation is. That it is the most powerful and prolific tool imaginable when it comes to demonstrating your difference in a measurable way. And the exciting part is that what we've built suits you perfectly, as it's relevant to every single one of your past, present, and future clients. Let's take a look at a couple of the screenshots from our proprietary app. This is cost segregation, and it applies to every single client you've ever had, you have today, or you ever will. And which one of your past, present, or future clients wouldn't be interested in drastically accelerating the depreciation on their corporate structure and receiving a pile of money today? This next slide is property tax. And again, I jokingly ask which one of your past, present, or future clients wouldn't be interested in reducing their property tax. So now let's talk about how we're relevant to each time period of your career. Naturally, when I talk about the past, I'm referencing all of those clients for whom you've been involved in the purchase or sale of a property. As you know, past buyers and sellers are likely to buy and or sell again. So it makes sense, all the sense in the world, to maintain your relationship with them so that when that time comes, you're the one they work with. Now, what better way to stay relevant to them, to stay in front of them, than to come back to them bearing gifts, the gift of money, and money that is directly associated with the previous transaction you completed for them. Now there's one more side to looking at your past transactions. There's your side. How big is that pile of money sitting behind you just waiting for you to pick up? We pay you handsomely to initiate these conversations and get yourself back in front of these clients. Let's look at your current properties. This is a huge win right now for your buyers and sellers. For your sellers, their property comes with an immediate cashback benefit to the buyer, which makes their property more marketable than the other properties that are also currently on the market. For your buyers, getting that jump on depreciation, that cash back that I just joked about, is an enormous benefit. Your benefit? You sold that property faster. You have thrilled clients who will refer to you for all of their associates, and you made more money on that transaction than you would have simply on your brokerage commission. Let's wrap up by talking about the future. The obvious benefit to you is that you pick up more clients because you bring the added benefit to the table that we just spoke about a moment ago. But there's an even bigger side. We are in the midst of the largest economic shift the world has ever seen. According to this article and many others like it, there are an estimated 18 million businesses that will be sold, consolidated, handed down, or close over the coming 8 to 10 years. How many properties is that? Our system does all that I've explained during this video, but it also does one more thing. Your competitors are using us right now to establish themselves with property owners before they're ready to sell, so that when that time comes, they are the go-to person. In other words, they are using us to guarantee millions of dollars in future sales, and they're getting paid to do it. So it's time to cash in on your past, double down on your present, and get paid to build your future. We look forward to working with you here at Stryde. Thank you very much.